Yes, so thank you. Someone is asking about the relationships or the interconnectedness between critical and creative thinking. Now, first of all, we do have a thinker's guide to critical and creative thinking, and you'll see part of it in our community online. And so you can read further there, and I'll introduce you to the community a little bit later for those of you who are not aware of it. But let me try to just briefly answer the question. Creativity requires criticality, and criticality requires creativity. So if you think critically, but all you can ever find are problems in your thinking or someone else's thinking, but you can't create any solutions, then you're going to fail in the process of thinking. So a person who is simply critical in the cynical sense is not developing anything of importance. The person who is creating something of importance is also someone who is thinking critically about the products that they're creating. So if you take any high achieving thinker within any field, you're going to see their criticality at work, at least implicitly. So a highly skilled painter will plan a piece to be painted, will think about the process of painting, and then will begin the process using his or her critical thinking, and then will begin painting and will step back and look at the painting and then do a little more to the painting and step back and look again and see problems in the painting and come at it from a different angle, creating something new in the process. So you cannot think critically without the creative dimension. And if you are thinking creatively, as it were, without the critical dimension, then you're just creating something, for example, that may be novel, but not significant. So for example, many people can create a novel that is not significant, not deep, not dealing with universal human experiences and so forth. So if someone is just saying, I want to write a novel, and they write down some ideas that they have, and they're not addressing these deeper points, then their novel may be exactly that, novel, but not creative in the sense of creating something of worth, something that is lasting. The classic literature, the highest level classic literature exemplifies what I'm talking about. So if you take the work of Jane Austen, how did she bring critical thinking to the process of creativity? Well, we can see it in every move that she's making in her novels. So hopefully that gives you a sense of the relationship between critical and creative thinking. So as you are developing your critical thinking abilities, you do want to be asking, what am I creating? What am I developing? How is my critical thinking leading me to higher planes of understanding? And furthermore, to simply create an idea, to take an idea into the mind itself requires creativity, because it requires you to create the idea in your own mind. So somebody may be trying to teach you something, you can't learn it because you are not creating it in your own mind. All ideas that you're using have been created eventually or at some point by you, even though you may be influenced by other people in that creativity. Still, you have to create those ideas. So there is an intimate relationship between these two, and it's a very important question. Thank you for that question.